Hi, my name is Diego Alfonso and welcome to Flying Colors Training Solution, the aviation knowledge site where knowledgeable and proficient pilots are born. Are you still training for a certificate or rating? We will help you to complete your flight training goals with Flying Colors. If you're already a pilot, we will provide that extra aviation knowledge that will help you further your aviation career as well. And if you're a non-flyer that thought or are thinking about being a pilot but are not decided yet, we will provide that little extra push, which is the only thing keeping you from fulfilling your aviation dream. The name of the instructional series is Flight Training Missing Links. The first two videos of the series are the psychology of the pilot's check ride and the rules of the check ride. These videos are completely free, no strings attached, and can be viewed at any time at your convenience. There are two reasons for that. First, as a pilot and pilot examiner, it is not very pleasant to see pilots fail check rides. And secondly, I have been blessed by being able to enjoy flying for so long that this is my way of paying it forward. Let me tell you why I feel qualified to help you through the use of this video. I've been involved in aviation for about 50 years and have wore all the different hats in the pilot certification process, starting with being a student pilot and failing the private pilot check ride the first time around, then became both a ground and flight instructor, and then as a Part 135 and airline pilot, check rides were a twice-a-year thing. And as an FAA safety inspector, conducted 709 re-examinations of pilots that were involved in violations, accidents, or incidents, and have been a designated pilot examiner for 23 years, conducting about 6,000 checks of all kinds in airplanes. Also, conducted safety seminars in the United States and abroad for about 30 years. Now, I'm not implying, however, that I'm the brightest bulb on the tree or that I'm better or smarter than any other pilot. That's not the case. I'm still looking for that perfect flight. Besides, I learned to fly just like everybody else and made the same mistakes that everybody has made. Got lost during cross-country flights? Well, not completely lost, but temporarily disoriented because eventually I found my way back to the airport. I also bounced on the runway and most of the times was so far behind the airplane. Still remember my instructor, bless his heart, telling me during private pilot training, Diego, you are so far behind this airplane that if we crash right now, you have to take a taxi that'll take you to the scene of the accident. And by the way, as I mentioned earlier, at the end of my private pilot check ride, a notice of disapproval was issued, the infamous pink slip. So I know what that is. All these experiences helped develop an insight that allowed me to find the causes affecting 4 critical areas in aviation. These causes have been unidentified for the longest time until now. That's why this website and these videos came into being, in order to help pilots and non-pilots to identify, control, or avoid those causes altogether. The 4 areas being affected are: 1, why knowledgeable and proficient pilots fail check rides. 2, why the increased level of aviation misconceptions and gray areas among pilots. 3, Why is the world's pilot population shrinking at an alarming rate? And 4, why are there so many non-flyers that really like aviation and flying, but don't join the students' rank and file? It is my belief that through motivation and the knowledge required to help you increase your proficiency and skill levels, that we will be able to achieve these goals. The first 2 videos, the psychology of the pilot's check ride and the rules of the check ride, were created specifically to help pilots pass their respective check rides by educating and preparing the pilot's applicants psychologically way before the check ride. These videos should be watched by all pilots, whether they're getting ready for a check ride or not, and regardless of category, class, type rating, or how many pilot certificates they hold, and especially flight instructors preparing pilots for their respective check rides, simply because these 2 videos specifically address the psychological process involved in taking any kind of check ride. So the pilot will be mentally prepared for it. These videos do not cover the stick and rudder of procedures and maneuvers. That's why they apply to any category, class, or type rating. The videos addressing the remaining 3 areas are in progress. It is important that you go to the Contact Us site page and let us know what you think about these videos. And in turn, we will be able to remind you when they're posted, in addition to any aviation-related information that's beneficial to you. And please, tell your pilot friends and your non-pilot friends. Email them, call them on the phone. When you see them, talk to them, because you really don't know if down deep your non-pilot friends want to fly, but think they can't. If they watch the psychology of the check ride, we will help them change their minds. At a later date, we will have a video addressing the non-pilot issue by itself. So please, after you visit and read the About Diego site, click on the video gallery site page and enjoy the psychology of the pilot's check ride. See you there.